Hello everyone. Today we're going to be debunking an elusive man called Sansdodger. He's a menace to society and wreaks havoc everywhere he goes. I'm going to expose him for the man he truly is. Now Sansdodger isn't just your regular griefer or bully. He goes across many different games like Entry Point, Minecraft, Neighborhood War, Build-A-Boat, Armed Patrol, and up most recently, Deepwoken. He stops at nothing until he gets what he wants. And let's go through all the evidence and abuse I've had to go through. Starting off, we have a Roblox game called Entry Point, where players said do a set of different missions, either guns blazing or stealthing. After I recommended Sans the game, he constantly played it and started to grind the hardest difficulty, known as Legend Mode. In this mode, everything was harder. Spawn rates for items, faster detection, and most importantly, friendly fire was turned off, for allowing players to deal damage to each other and kill each other. Me and Sans started doing these missions together, and when we'd get close to the end of the mission, he would start shooting me with his weapon, UP9s, Ravens, K45s, anything he would get his hands on. After he killed me, he would take screenshots of my death animation and ragdolls, causing me emotional harm and creating trust issues between each other. Next, we have Minecraft, one of the world's biggest sandbox games out there. I was invited to play on a Minecraft server with Sans and some of his other friends, but I was hesitant. Why, you may ask? Well, every other server we've played on always was war-related and caused a lot of arguments between us. But he promised me that he wouldn't cause any issues or drama. Well, he lied to me. After a few days of us playing, I started a small business on the server, my very own gambling shack and a treehouse cafe that I constructed. I'm not sure what was going through his mind, but the next day I logged on, I found my shack and cafe to be grief. Both were set on fire, had lava on the sides, water flowing down from the bottom, all my farms were destroyed, and my vault in my gambling shack was looted and raided. He also put a bunch of sussies everywhere, including on top of my house, around it, and even inside. He started denying it to me when I brought it up to him and told me some random financer dude called Ryan Ross sleepwalking destroyed my shack, which was a complete and fabricated lie to protect himself and his allies. After that, I made sure I never played Minecraft with him ever again, and made sure all my other friends knew of his actions. The latest game he's bullied and abused me in is Deepwoken, an action RPG roguelike game where you create a character, train till power 20, investing in trade to allow you to get special abilities and talents. The game is crazy hard and there's permanent character loss, so if you die, you lose that character forever and need to make a new one. Obviously, it can get quite annoying if you work really hard on your character, get rare stuff, and just get really attached to it, and end up dying. Sansdodger took that away from me. Like that one thing from Kung Fu Panda, he taught me everything I know about the game, and then one day he just changed. He started attacking me out of nowhere. We had a long battle and eventually he won from his experience in other fights. I asked him why he did this and he told me, I quote, "You looked at me funny." I then decided it was time to end things with Sansdodger and make sure I never had to go through his abuse ever again. And I also made sure that all of our guild members from Deepwoken knew about his actions. He ended up getting a timeout and a ban off the server, but he was eventually allowed back in after begging for mercy. In conclusion, Sansdodger is a mean person who only cares about himself and no one else, making sure that everyone around him suffers, but I hope that this video will change how you see him and bring him to justice. What happens in the dark always comes to light.